All right, hello. Thanks very much for joining me tonight. We're starting off a 6-part series tonight as we come out of March and head into April. We're doing a nice loose series of streams that we're starting tonight. Hello, Kat. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Bob. Thank you for joining us. How about throwing out a cover of You're a Big Girl Now? I don't know that one. I think I know which song you're talking about. It's a Dylan tune. But I never learned how to play that one. I'm not even sure if I ever heard it. But I do have a set list ready for tonight. So thanks very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I'm going to start off tonight with Set the Pain Free. You're being eaten alive by the pain inside your heart. There can't be that much room if you've hidden it from the start. You've stored it away so you never have to see it again. You lock the door and you swallow the key, and you think that this is the end. But now it's so full, the hinges are breaking. You started so strong, but your will is shaking. I tell you what you gotta do. Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up the door and set the pain free. If the love of your life packs up for someone new, just sing a song to the memory whenever it makes you blue. And when the world is hurting and her burden is too strong, make up a happy melody and the world will sing along. 'Cause letting it go will save you the pain of keeping it in and locking it away. I think you know what you gotta do. Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up the door and set the pain free. Everyone's got a song to sing, but don't wait around till the bells start to ring. There is no better time than now. Sing it now. Look inside your heart. Where did all that joy come from? It was nothing but pain in there. Is this what it has become? See, the words that you say is the pain coming out, and the joy coming in is the notes that you shout. You're whole again, so what are you gonna do? Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up your heart, set the pain free. that was Set the Pain Free. Thanks again very much for joining us. Let's see, we got a couple of comments on there. Ginny is with us. Thanks for coming out. Another rainy night. Yeah, I know. They can't all be gems, but fortunately it's not affecting our connection tonight. At least not so far. I haven't noticed any red signals on my streaming software, so I think everything's going nicely. Sing it loud. Sounds great here in Boonton, New Jersey. Thanks for joining us again, Bob. All right, now I'm going to pull out an original song. We're going to start coming in with songs about our theme tonight, which is angels and mothers, and I am throwing in children in there as well. And we're going to be doing songs, both original and covers, that somehow connect with all or any of those themes. This one will fall on the angels category, I think. This was written about a friend of mine who passed away last year. This is called Heaven on Two Wheels. Straight and narrow country road, green and gravel, all that's seen, sky of blue and homes of white, clearings few and far between, a pedal steady as a glide, a balance learned from long ago, generations passed it down, hard and fast or soft and slow. Very few can break this seal. It's just you and this heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. Wind blows by a chiseled face, salt and pepper on your head, young with just a touch of old, shows the life with which you led. The soulful song you carried on was only ever sung by you. The passers-by where motors run are guessing less than 62. Many pass your steady heels, but one will touch your heaven on two wheels. Your heaven on two wheels. Cell phone rings, four wheels fly past the low speed limit sign. It looks away for just a touch, and luck ain't on your side this time. Crunch of metal, skin and bone breaks the silence of your way. The dust, it settles back to earth. Your blood settles in the clay. Your soul weaves right by this field, and you climb up to heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. A broken family split for good. You gave no chance to mend your home. And Friday nights are not the same without the voice you made your own. But we remember all the times you bared your soul for us to hear. And for me you gave the world through your words and through your cheers. So let your spirit be revealed each time I ride my heaven on two wheels. 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 All right, that was Heaven on Two Wheels. That's a song that's going to be on my next record. And let's see, Twigs joined us today. Let's see. Thank you for the birthday present and the 2 CDs. That's great, Twigs. I'm glad you received them. Now, I am going to play a Bob Dylan song for you that can fall under the Angels category as well, and possibly the Mothers category, depending on how you interpret this song. This song is called Shelter from the Storm. I actually played this song for the first time almost 2 years ago at the Bob Dylan Festival here in Warwick, New York. Was in another lifetime, one of toil and blood, where blackness was a virtue and the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. If I pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her, on that I give my word. In a world of steel-eyed death and men who are fighting to be warm, come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Not a word was spoke between us, there was little risk involved. Everything up to that point had been left unresolved. Try imagining a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion, buried in the hall, poisoned in the bushes and blown out on the trail, hunted like a crocodile and ravaged in the corn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Suddenly I turned around and she was standing there, with silver bracelets in her wrists and flowers in her hair. She walked up to me so gracefully and took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Now there's a wall between us, something there's been lost. I took too much for granted, I got my signals crossed. Just to think that it all began on a long forgotten morn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, the deputy walks on hard nails and the preacher rides a mound, but nothing really matters much, it's doom alone that counts. And the one-eyed undertaker, he blows a futile horn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I've heard newborn babies wailing like a mournful dove. An old man with broken teeth, stranded without love. Do I understand your question, man? Is it hopeless and forlorn? Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. In a little hilltop village, they gambled for my clothes. I bargained for salvation and they gave me a lethal dose. I offered up my innocence and got repaid with scorn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, I'm living in a foreign country, but I'm bound to cross the line. Beauty walks a razor's edge, someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn back the clock to when God and her were born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. That was Bob Dylan's Shelter from the Storm. That's a great tune by him. And I'll go right in here with another song in the same key. This one falls into the mother category. I got laid off, it's Monday, and I'm calling to tell you it don't sit with me well. I feel like I failed you, you say we got each other, and that's plenty enough, and I know it's true. We got one kid coming, and one still in diapers. It's a rainy drive home. One good wiper, leave the porch light on. I need a beacon just to pull me to you. If I ever lost you, I will be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo. The economy's crashing and this poor boy's laughing 'cause there's nothing to lose. We don't live in no mansion, there's no bling to put on, only Walmart fashion will do. Inside the house the baby's screaming and the pasta is steaming, and I look through the windows, feels like I'm dreaming. You pull the door open, you say, Daddy, when you're coming home. If I ever lost you, I would be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo. You say we'll fight for stereo. Sure, there's trouble in the boardrooms, trouble in the factories, trouble in the alley out back. We've got love in these patterns. Love is what matters, and baby, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. Hey, I've got your back. I would be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo. All right, that was Rose Tattoo by Ellis Paul. That's a favorite song of his, and apparently it's also for my sister, who's in the comments tonight. Thanks again for joining me. I'm going to do another song that falls into the angel category. This is about another friend of mine who passed away far too young. This is off of my first full-length record. This is called Chasing Her Dream. She takes her post at the supermarket. She's been working since her high school years. Time goes slowly as the patrons come and go by. A constant tone ringing in her ears. But late at night in the darkness of her childhood, after she closes the store, she lies awake with her wings tucked into her blanket, wondering if there's more. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream, heaven only knows to what it will lead. She's chasing her dream. Chasing her dream. She packs her bags and she takes off running. Her goal is the California sun. She meets up with some old friends who have somehow ended up there too. She takes her little Jackie by the hand and says she'll be okay. She can't see past the smirk that is her own reflection. She drowns the pain away. She's chasing her dream. face holds a mortal stare. She've always said she would find herself or die trying. No, no, but it doesn't end there. Late at night as the rain pounds on my window under the city lights, a little bird spreads her wings for the first time. A sparrow takes her flight. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream. Chasing her dream. She's chasing her dream. All right, thanks again. That was Chasing Her Dream. It's a song off of my first full-length record. And I say my full-length record because this next song actually comes from an EP that I made all the way back, I want to say in 2012, I think. It's the only song that's still in my repertoire from that record. It's the only song that I kept from that first record of mine. Back when I still thought I was a Christian singer. And I pull it out when I feel like it's relevant, and it does come back into relevance again with the recent events that happened both in Atlanta and in Boulder, Colorado. The record is now discontinued, although I think you can still listen to the song on YouTube. So if that interests you, please check it out over there, but it's not available anywhere else anymore. The song is called I Wanna Rise. A sunny Saturday, a man and his gun leaves a pool of blood where once stood everyone. Though they've cleaned the stains from the concrete gray, the stains within our hearts looks like they're here to stay. This can't be the way it was gonna be. If we can change, it'll start with you and me. I wanna rise above the boundaries we've made. I wanna rise against the weapons and the hate, and show them all the loving peace we've come to know. Power of the name of your Son, I wanna rise. Across the land, from a little place they come, with a message of prejudice to almost everyone. Their hatred language, such a big and hurtful sin, so they all just walk away instead of walking in. This is not from the God up above. 'Cause the God I know is a God of love. I want to rise above the boundaries we made. I want to rise against the weapons and the hate and show them all. Loving peace we come to know through the power of your name, of your Son. From our nations and war to the broken and poor on the street, I want to rise to the ends of the earth and a land of new birth we can be. I want to rise above the boundaries we made. I want to rise against the weapons and the hate. I want to rise above the boundaries we made. I want to rise against the weapons and the hate. Show them all. Loving peace we come to know. All right, so that was I Want to Rise off of my now discontinued EP. I apologize, I'm having some difficulties with my monitor system tonight, but it seems to be working now. All right, this next song falls into the angel category as well as the child category. How you saying that? Tune down strings now or normal? Well, this guitar, Bob, is never in standard tuning. Whoop. Let me lower that a little bit. This guitar is never in standard tuning. It's usually in dadgad, but occasionally I tune it down to where it is now, which is a David Wilcox style open G. The other one that I play, and I'll bring it out after this, is that's the one that stays in standard tuning. This is called Forever With You. A treasure lies beneath us in the comfort of this rollaway bed. The squeaking wheels don't deter you from seeking out whatever lies ahead. You see a child reaching out to her father's rested arms. He says a million words with her brown eyes. His smile breaks through his cheekbones. He picks you up and holds you. He's forever with you. A soul that cries out silently in the worry of this hospital bed. Your tightest bonds are broken, and worry fills whatever lies ahead. A sister's voice is speaking, lost within a sinkhole. Hands are reaching out for one more breath. Tender lives, they fade away, but passions never die. She's forever with you. Alone and awfully certain, atop a mountain, no one by your side. Cathedral ceiling towers, a howling wind will break you in your stride. So you stretch your hands out to the God who made them. An open cry will drain your poisoned soul, a waking of your spirit, mysterious and broken. Say a prayer and they're forever with you. All right, that was Forever With You. Now this next song, I'm going to bring out a special guitar to play this one. All right. This here is my old 12-string guitar that I've had for quite close to 20 years now. I think I got this in 2003, I want to say. Yeah, I would say 2003. I think it was Christmas 2003 when I got it. And I'm going to use it to play this next song. It's a John Denver tune. Let me just find... I'll just borrow this one. Still trying to get my monitor piece working properly so that I can hear myself. But it doesn't seem to be cooperating today. I guess I'll have to do without it for the rest of the show. I don't like doing that. It's very difficult to tune a 12-string guitar. I think John Denver once said, the way you tune a 12-string is you find the one string that is out of tune, and then tune the rest of the strings up to that string. But nonetheless, I'll give this one a shot. This is called For Baby. I'll walk in the rain by your side. I'll cling to the warmth of your hand. I'll do anything to keep you satisfied. I'll love you more than anybody can. And the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing along in time. Leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime. I'll be there when you're feeling down, to kiss away the tears that you cried. I'll share with you all the happiness I found, a reflection of the love in your eyes. And I'll sing you the songs of the rainbow, a whisper of the joy that is mine. Knees will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime. I'll walk in the rain by your side. I'll cling to the warmth of your tiny hand. I'll do anything to help you understand. I'll love you more than anybody can. And the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing along in time. Leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime. All right, thanks again. That was John Denver's For Baby. Twigs asked, do I know Calypso? I do know Calypso. I won't be playing it tonight, but I will be playing it on the next live stream. I will, I'll definitely put it on my list. Next time we'll be streaming, I don't have my glasses, so I can't really clearly see. The next stream we got is on Friday. Same time, same place, where we'll be doing songs about summer. Should play more on the 12-string. I know, I really should. I love the way it sounds, but it's such a high-maintenance guitar. It's even more high-maintenance than the ones that I play regularly. You know, for shows and stuff. It has a broken pickup in it, so I can't really do much about that. So right now that 12-string is more of a practice guitar than anything else. I practice it so that I can play better songs on this guitar. Was a member of that society. Oh, way to go. Well, I'm going to do this one next. I'm going to try this with harmonica. I'm still sort of in the process of arranging this tune. This is Our Satisfaction. All right, there we go. Some people like to hit the town on a Saturday night, from a swagger to a swoon. They dance and drink till the wee hours of the morning light to some new familiar tune. But with you I can rest easy, dance alone to our hearts beating as one. Got our own song and it goes sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. is on their tongue. Their hands wide open and arms reaching towards the sky, singing to a worship song. But you and me, we step outside and listen to the birds perched on a tree. That's all the worship I will ever need. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Some people like to hit the road in the early hours on just about any day. We chase the sun until it sets above our heads, and a campfire makes its way. So me and you and all our friends, we come together, souls in hand, tell our stories, share reactions. It's where we get our satisfaction. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Alrighty. So that was our satisfaction. Going to be on the next record. Get that pickup fixed. I know. I can only really work on one guitar at a time. I just finished working on this one. Getting the pickup fixed on this one here. This needed some fresh batteries. Alright, next up are two Cat Stevens songs that fall into the child category here. I'm going to start off with this one. This is Oh Very Young. Oh, very young, what will you leave us this time? You're only dancing on this earth for a short while. And though your dreams may toss and turn you now, they will vanish away like your bad is just jeans, denim blue, faded up to the sky. And though you want them to last forever, you know you never will. You know you never will. And the patches make the goodbye harder still. Very young, what will you leave us this time? You'll never be a better chance to change your mind. And if you want this world to see a better day, will you carry the words of love with you? Will you ride the great white bird into heaven? And though you want to last forever, you know you never will. You know you never will. and the goodbye makes the journey harder still. Good night, Twigs. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. This time you're only dancing on this earth for a short while. Oh, very young, would we leave us this time? All right, so that was Cat Stevens' Oh Very Young, and we'll roll right into the next song here with another one of his songs, Where Do the Children Play? Actually, I need to raise this up a little bit because I can't sing as low as Cat Stevens does. Well, I think it's fine building jumbo planes or taking a ride on a cosmic train. Switch on summer from a slot machine. You get what you want if you want, 'cause you can get anything. I know we've come a long way, we're changing day to day, but tell me, where do the children play? Will you roll on roads over fresh green grass for your lorry loads, pumping petrol gas, and you make them long and you make them tough? They just go on, and it seems you can't get off. I know we've come a long way, we're changing day to day, but tell me, where do the children play? Crack the sky, scrapers fill the air. Will you keep on building higher till there's no more room up there? Will you make us laugh? Will you make us cry? Will you tell us where to live? Will you tell us when to die? Changing day to day, but tell me, where do the children play? All right, I'm going to play two more songs for you tonight, and then I'm going to call it a night. Thanks very much for tuning in with us. I'm glad you could join us. Our next live stream is going to be on Friday night at 7 p.m. Hope you can join us for that. I saw my child in a clearing in the rain, so clear and yet so dark. Despite the storm that creeps from the distance, he flies like a meadowlark. The eagle soars saw my child as innocence blinds him. The lightning takes its mark. I saw my child as he willingly fell in the arms of a docile beast. A gentle smile betrays the hunger, and sharpened swords on his teeth. Generations poor have let this monster roar. I saw my child as it woke from its slumber, and to his flesh it sinks. I saw my child as he raised his hand, asking for peace and for love. The guard, he laughs and orders his men to stone, to shame and to shove. Broken and resigned, he gets back in line. I see my child as he dies to a shell, and I weep from heaven above. I see my child as he dies to a shell, and I weep from heaven above. All right, well, thanks again for joining us today, and hello, Joe. It's all right, don't worry about late arrival. These shows are archived anyway, so you can watch from the beginning if you want to. But I am about to close up the show. Thanks again for joining us. If you're new here, thanks very much for joining us. My name is Kyle Hancherek. If you're interested in supporting me financially in any way, you can go to my Patreon page up the top here, patreon.com/Kyle Hancherek. We have memberships there starting at $1 a month, if you choose. If not, you can leave a one-time tip at paypal.me/Kyle Hancherek of any amount that you please. If you're not able to make a donation, that's perfectly fine. I know times are still tough, and we're all getting through it together. But thank you very much for tuning in. I'm glad you could join us today. I'm going to close out tonight's show with How You Say Goodbye. Bases are loaded, I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded, no room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating, the juice sound much too good. Backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes and a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the leg is legacy sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I was struck out way more times. You can't fit in this old room. But as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I say goodbye. All right, thanks again very, very much for tuning in. I'm glad you could join us tonight. We'll be back again on Friday where our theme, tonight our theme was angels and mothers, and throwing in children in there as well, with all songs that have to do with those categories. And the next category is yearning for summer. I know we just started spring, but we still love that warm weather, don't we? So that'll be our theme for Friday night stream, and that will continue on with several others. This is the first of 6 as we close out the month of March and head into April. And so I hope you can join us. Hope you can join us for Friday night stream. After that, the next one we're going to be doing is on Tuesday, and all these streams are at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, as usual. So I hope you can join us for that. Thank you for joining me tonight, and hopefully I will see you on Friday. Let's go through the list of people who commented. David Weber, thanks for very much. My pleasure. Thank you to Joe for tuning in, my mother, Robert, and Kat, and Twigs. I know he's gone now, but he definitely deserves a shout out as well. And thank you all very much. Thanks to Ginny as well. You guys have been great. And hopefully I will see all of you guys on Friday. So I will see you then. Peace and love, you guys. See you later.